Welcome back, South Georgia. Thank you so much for sticking around. Well, joining me is the incredibly talented owner of the Clay Communion, where creativity meets clay. She hosts pottery classes that are both calming and inspiring, and today she's given us a live demonstration right here on Town and Country. Levy, welcome to Town and Country. How are you today?
Thank you for having me. I'm doing great.
Absolutely.
I'm excited to be here.
Of course. Now, before we get started on the live demonstration, what inspired you to start the Clay Communion?
Oh, that's such a good question. Well, I'm from the area, so I grew up here, and I've always loved art. Is what I studied in college, and when I graduated, it just really sunk in that there's not a space to really further your skill set here in the Albany area. And I love building community, and that's something that I just feel like is my mission here on Earth, and so I combine both of those. I love teaching, I love art, and I wanted a space for people to connect and find each other, and it's been really cool to watch that happen. Like friendships build because you're taking classes together, and so that's why we got started.
I love it. Now, what type of classes or workshops do you offer?
Oh, we offer different things every month. So our class schedule will begin again in August. We offer Kids Pottery Club. It's typically on Tuesdays and Wednesdays every week, and it's for kids to come after school. They'll learn a variety of things, but I offer tons of adult classes too. Workshops, we do on Friday nights, we do something that's so fun. It's called the Clay Experience. It's a 90-minute pottery wheel class for beginners. You come in, you don't have to prepare anything, and we just have fun on the pottery wheel for an hour and a half. You get to leave with maybe like a mug or something like this, but that's really fun. We offer different things every month.
I love it. I love that you mentioned that you offer classes for beginners, so that means you don't have to already have experience, right?
Right. We offer beginners, we offer advanced classes, we offer multi-week classes if people really want to dive in. We try to offer anything and everything that any emerging artist might need.
Perfect. Well, I don't want to waste any more time. Let's get started with the live demo. So what are you going to create for us to it?
Well, we're going to start with something pretty simple like a vase. So this is going to be something that most people in our Clay Experience class would be kind of working on. In pottery, everything starts off as a little cylinder shape except a plate, and so we always just need to go up and then we can shape it.
So what's the most challenging part of working with clay?
Probably being I think it's being okay with failure. You fail a lot, and for most people that makes us really uncomfortable. You have to be willing to try and mess up and keep going.
Wow, that's a life lesson in itself.
It really is. It really is. And so I'd find that the people who connect with clay the most are the ones that really have the tenacity to keep going, and I'm naturally a perfectionist, so it helps me let go of that. So it's really a beautiful process.
I love it. Now, how long does it usually take from start to finish?
Oh, that's such a good question. So for these like bowls and stuff that I made, I worked on those over the span of probably 2 or 3 weeks. Clay has multiple processes. It has to dry, then you have to decorate, it has to go through the kiln. So for most things, I say it takes about a month turnaround, but actually making your piece on the wheel, it can take anywhere from 10 minutes to 30 minutes, depending how big it is.
Now, after you get done with the vase, how long does it take for it to dry?
Oh, okay. Well, that depends on how big your item is. In this South Georgia heat, they can dry
like instant.
They can dry so fast, but I try to dry them anywhere from like 2 to 5 days typically.
Gotcha. Now, do you offer any engraving or anything like that?
So I do. I also make stuff and sell it. So I'll decorate platters for people, like wedding platters, do painted portraits for them and that kind of thing.
Another thing that really intrigued me is the fact that you offer classes for the children.
I know,
and they're actually so really talented.
They really are. I love working with kids. I think all adults would benefit from looking at children and seeing how we can be more like them. Especially when it comes to creativity. And they're bold, they're fearless, they're not afraid to mess up, and they can come in and just make incredible things. I love working with kids.
Now, I know that you offer group classes, but do you offer any private
events?
I
offer private events. I do workshops with businesses if they want to do a team building something. I do field trips. I do all sorts of things. People can just reach out to me on my email if there's anything specific they want. I'm super flexible. I love to build out events specifically for groups. So we do all sorts of things.
I love it, love it. Now, if you're just now joining us, we're getting a live demo with the incredibly talented owner of the Clay Communion, and you're located in Dawson.
Yes,
so
I'm right there in like downtown.
Albany.
Yep, downtown Dawson. Yep, it's right off the highway.
I love it. So last thing before we wrap up, what has been the most rewarding moment as a pottery teacher?
This isn't even about the art, but I really think it's the connections that people make. When people get in there and whatever you bring into the studio, whether it's grief or joy or complicate, whatever it is, you come in and you just find silence and peace when you're working on the pottery wheel. And when people find that in others too, it's a really beautiful thing. And I think that's what's the most rewarding. When people find their people and come create, it's just
having that community, that's so important.
It's a beautiful thing.
I love it. Are you done?
I'm done.
It's so cute. You did that so fast.
Yeah, it doesn't take too long.
Oh wow, that looks beautiful. So now you'll take it off and then it'll dry. You said about 2 to 5 days.
Yes,
and then it'll be ready to
go through the kiln. Yep.
I love it. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Tell us again where we can go ahead and find more information for the classes.
Yeah, so you can go to my website. It's theclaycommunion.com. You can also find us on Instagram and Facebook. It's the Clay Communion everywhere. But our class schedule will be released soon for August and beyond.
So much fun. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Of course, we'll have all this information posted on our website at walb.com. But don't go away just yet. Coming up, the Hollywood Walk of Fame just revealed